Welcome in and welcome back. I'm OK Repeat, and this is Kentucky Route Zero. Last time we played the intermission between the two acts, limits and demonstrations, but now we're going to play Act 2 and check in with our main characters and see what they've been up to. Well, I assume it's going to be the main characters, but now I have some doubt. Letter, attention, Lula Chamberlain, read your application. So Lula, I think, was the artist from the middle section. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably, we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a carefully reviewed by a panel of subject matter experts on such applicants' notability and relevance in the field. How can it be a blind committee if they're reviewing all the things they're known? Like, if she was an artist that was known for many things, I think it was her. Yes, it was her. The artist. She was known for many cool, crazy things, so people are going to know her work. We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. Oof. Straight through the heart. Why'd you do that to my girl, Lula? We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Her hair is gray. I think in the timeline she's on the older side, so that feels like a intentional stab at her, you know. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Dr. Carl, I don't know if I like you. Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Oh, the fan had to be the one to send it. Your OBT, SBT, not sure about that. Robert. Lula throws the letter away in the waste pocket. Lula folds the letter up and puts it in her handbag. I'd probably fold it, so... Because what if you need to reference it later? Like, you don't want to forget the names of people that have crossed you. Lula opens a folder on her desk labeled Proposals. Lola opens a folder of writing paper on her desk. Let's see what's in the writing paper. To herself quietly, Dearest Robert, thank you for your kind notes. To herself quietly, attention, Dr. Stone Norden. Read your own imagination. Let's write to Robert. Though it has been years since my name appeared in a gallery program, except as an occasional dusty curiosity in a group show, or as the impertinent subject of some misguided retrospective, I continue to something gratitudes, yours, Lula. Gotta give back to the people that gave us the appreciation. So where is she at? Looks like that's probably our boss, probably some kind of a dead-end job she's not happy with. Rick clears his throat. Well, then why is it pointing at her? Rick, busy? Lula, it's not important. Buried. How are you, Rick? Always avoid answering questions by responding with your own questions. That's the trick. I shouldn't complain, so... did you get my note? About the office party? I'm going stag. About the proposal? I'm still working on them. Oh yeah, that's, I didn't mean, hey, I'm probably not going anyway. Lots to do, you know, a lot of new drafts, so, how did your application go? I was in the mailroom and I saw you got a letter back. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry, I just saw. Lula, it's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. Rick's definitely her boss. How's your goldfish? We should have led with that question. I'm concerned about Rick's goldfish. I'm concerned about Rick's goldfish? Hello? Where's Rick's goldfish at? Hopefully doing all right. If Rick's not going to that party, he'll have time to take care of him. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. There we go. Blue, my good friend, how are you? Conway, get a good rest on the truck. This leg is getting kind of stiff now, Blue. Check on Blue. Yeah, I know you love a drive. Sorry about all this walking. I do too, usually. The wind's in your ears. Yeah, I saw you back there, Blue. Blue loves driving. That's why he goes with us everywhere. Shannon. How you doing, Shannon? Didn't we just pass this place? Maybe someone here can point us in the right direction. Are we lost? I don't think the Zero operates like the roads we're used to. I don't understand it either. Oh yeah, because we found the Zero, and then we didn't go into it, so it's time jump to us being into it. So, what is this place? It looks like an office building. It looks like a cathedral. What do you think? I don't think it looks like either of that, so... When I got my electrician's license, I had to go to this government building in Frankfurt. Kind of a low to the ground, a bit older. Didn't really look like this place, I guess. But they all have that same feel. Bureaucracy in the air. Too much concrete. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Well, you don't drive cars inside, so I'm going to say outside. Yeah, outside any man-made structure, I guess. Just feels like it's still inside since we can't see the sky. I mean, you're right there. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. Hopefully these people that are expecting the package I'm supposed to deliver are gonna continue to be patient. Shannon, end of the line? Seems that way. Maybe it's still under construction. Well, work seems to have stopped for the moment. Oh, my poor dude. He's definitely hurting. Alright, Blue, you stay there. Can I not go down here? Let's go over here. He's definitely feeling it. Bell. Ding ding. That's a good bell. Hello. Receptionist. Marianne, well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. Shannon wants to settle a bet. We're actually a bit lost, ma'am. I want to see where this bet idea is going. I don't know where she's going with that. Marianne, I'm actually pretty busy, but sure, what's up? He says we're outside, but I think we're inside. Oh, it's nothing. Just a joke we had on the road. Wow, okay, is that like a philosophy thing, or are you just lost? Yeah, I guess it is a bit philosophical. We're just lost. Huh, okay, I wouldn't say you're dressed like a philosopher. Oh, how am I dressed? Oh, I wouldn't say so either. Just a hobby then, I get it. I take care of the heating and cooling here, and watch the front desk, but at home, I do watercolors. I'm sure, Marianne, that you do fabulous watercolors. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought, but you don't really look like one of the boys from the distillery anyway. Conway, what are you celebrating? What do the boys from the distillery look like? What is this place? I want to know what they're celebrating. Marianne, oh, the less I understand the better. When I'm here, I keep the fans turning and the furnaces hot and listen for the bell. When I get home, I'm a different person. I don't have to think about it, I just paint. Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? Shannon, that's the idea. Might as well ask the first person we see. Dogwood, nope. I figured as much. It's a 5-part game. Like, if we'd found the place we're supposed to be going in the second part, I wouldn't know where the plot was going. You're going to need to talk to someone upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. But first, we've got to get you in the system. So you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now, let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon and Wanda's out on a site. Let me go make some calls and we'll see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area, or just take a look around. Have you seen our grotesques? I have not. The television is playing... Oh, those are TVs. I didn't even realize. I thought they were windows. The television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across the beach. Its shell is an awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. The television is playing a cartoon about a bird. The cartoon bird collects pieces for its nest. A scarf, a plastic shopping bag, a bit of young girl's hair. The nest is warm, precariously fragile. Anything over here? What do you think of this place, Blue? Are we inside or outside? The television is playing an instructional video on elevator design. It is crucial to maintain proper lighting in an elevator. In the absence of sight, passengers' sense of motion is greatly enhanced. The passengers should never feel as though they are physically ascending or descending. The elevator should create the illusion that the building is flat. This is the mark of the successful elevator design. I guess I know less about elevator design than I thought. The television is playing a closed-circuit security feed of a housing project. The feed switches mechanically between locations. A hallway, a disused plot of grass, a stairwell, a mailbox. Is that here, I wonder? But it's kind of odd to have the screens all facing outside for us to see. Especially something like security. I feel like this static sound's getting louder. The television is playing a silent video of an empty theater. A microphone sits in the middle of the stage. The lights are slightly dim. The speakers hum impatiently. Intriguing, intriguing. They said there were books. I don't see any books. Can I not get back over there? It's a bit more difficult. Come on, you can get there. Okay, it was picking up on it. I didn't see the little horseshoe flying down, so I thought it didn't work. Can we go down the stairs? Can we go investigate? What's over here? I'll talk to you in a moment, Marianne. I just want to see what's over here first. Yes, here's the books. Books. 3 books are piled on the table. A service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haikus. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stack. Conway picks up the envelope. The envelope reads, Bureau of Secret Tourism. It contains several small handwritten brochures with ritualistic directions to bizarre locations. I bet we can visit those bizarre locations. This is fun, seeing up here. I wonder if this is where, what's her name? Lula is working. Does Lula work upstairs? Yes, that looks like Rick. Is that Lula? Her hair looks darker in there. No, that was Lula, right? Lula had the gray hair. Interesting, we've been all brought together again. We could tell Lula that we knew her friend Joseph from the gas station. Miranda, oh good, I thought you'd left. People can be so impatient. You never know. Well, I have a meeting with Lula. I have you meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and doesn't usually handle the ingestion. I'm concerned about the ingestion process being a phrase. But she's the only one with the room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor, reviewing some diagrams. That definitely looks like the 2nd floor, but, you know. The elevator is just back to the left there. 5th floor. Alright, thank you, Marianne. I hope you draw or paint some beautiful paintings soon. Maybe consider having blue be your inspiration. Are we able to go to other floors, or is it going to streamline us to just that one spot? That's definitely the second floor. I don't know if they're trying to mess with us. She's on the 5th floor, right? Conway scans a column of elevator buttons. 5th floor, diagram and drafts. 4th floor, archives and records. 3rd floor, bears. 2nd floor, conference room. 1st floor, clerk's offices. Oh, I don't know what to think of this. Bears sounds the best. But then we might run into bears and die. I don't know if it would have any consequence. I could definitely see her in the 1st floor. She definitely said 5th floor a number of times. But I think she also did say that she was... Ooh. Let's go 3rd floor. Conway, 3rd floor, bears. I just want to see what's there. Because I can definitely see her on the 1st floor. There's really bears. I didn't think I'd be able to see all the floors. Hello there, bears. They're really chill. I'm glad I came to the bear floor. It was everything and more that I hoped it would be. Is there anything else going on the other floors, or is it just... Like, I see her obviously on the 1st floor, so if you're not... Let's go to the 4th floor, so we could peek into the 5th floor. Because it doesn't look like anyone's there. And I don't know, like, it's definitely trying to push us to go to the 5th floor. I bet he would tell us you have to go, like, he'd give us directions to go to other floors. I wish there were things to interact with on these floors, but I forgive him for not making every floor have something going on. That's interesting. If we're not... No, so I can't go over there. Let's go to the 5th floor and see what he says. He'll probably direct us to the 2nd floor, and they'll probably be like, no, you want the 1st floor. Yeah, let's go to the 5th floor. But yeah, the fact that all these important looking boxes with probably books and papers is sitting exposed to the elements, but we're, I think, technically in a cave. I don't know if we're quite in a cave. I know caves are important in this game, but I don't know if... I know we're inside somewhere, but we're also outside. Let's not touch his music. Let's talk to him first. Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Greg, can I help you? Don't answer that. Conway, are you Lula Chamberlain? Conway, sorry, we're looking for an ingestion clerk. Oh no, I'm an interior spatial analysis. I can't help you with that. I think the ingestion clerks have all gone home for the night. Lula might be able to help you. She's pretty senior. You just missed her, actually. She was up here about an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk now on the 1st floor. She barely made a dent in these diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which... Are you saying I'm distracting? I'm gonna mess with your music. Oh, he's watching me as I do that. You're welcome. Oh yeah, he's watching me. Are you trying to say I'm distracting you, sir? I just made your music work again. No respect. Alright. On to the second floor. Okay, her office is down on the first floor. Scans the elevators and randomly chooses the second floor. I want to see. They're having a meeting there. I'm just gonna waltz straight in and see what they say. I mean, it can't be any worse than the bears. They have coffee. Hi everyone. Are we on track for this quarter, meeting our numbers? Oh, no one's even saying anything. Bizarre. I thought they would at least have some kind of a comment, but I guess not. They're just all like, did you guys see that random man with a limp come in here? Oh, I didn't want to click lobby. I was clicking too fast. There we go. Correct floor. Hello? Are you lost? Very much so. We're looking for Lula Chamberlain. Let's not get philosophical now, Rick. Don't bring us in on that. Oh, no, she's much too busy. Let's get some of our junior clerks to sort your paperwork first, so we don't waste any of Miss Chamberlain's time. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you'll need to get a case number assigned. Talk to Clerk Metzstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. Why can't you help me, Rick? I want you to help me. And tell me about your gosh darn goldfish. How's it doing, Rick? Lula, help me. I'm just gonna walk into a desk for a while. Clerk Metzstein. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. Just need your ingestion card and list of 5 permanent addresses. Ingestion card? I don't think I've had 5 permanent addresses. Let's just get to it. Which one of you is Lula Chamberlain? Oh, no. Ingestion card. Okay, that's okay. Just go talk to Clerk Bohm first, and he'll get you set up with one. Clerk Bohm is just over in the corner. Happy to help. Oh no, bureaucracy at its finest. Clerk Bohm. I bet they're gonna send me to every person in this room. Clerk Bohm. Howdy. Here for an ingestion card? No problem. Do you need my 5 permanent addresses? Because I don't have those. He rummages through his papers on his desk. Clerk Bohm. Happy to help. He opens a few folders and quickly closes them. Clerk Bohm. Looks like I'm out, but I know there are some back in the archive. You have to put in a special request with Clerk Macmillan. She's the documents czar. Straight back at the end of the office there, by the file cabinet. Okay. This is just a runaround. Where is Lula Chamberlain? Oh no, I mean, that's her right there, in the cardigan. Lula, please. Set us straight. You're senior. You know how to cut through this. Having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. I'm fine. Arthritis, the receptionist said you could point us in the right direction. Arthritis. Dr. Truman says my Joneses are eroding one another. They've been collaborating for decades. It's only natural they want to kill each other now. Well, enough about my hateful wrists and ankles. This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. We're having trouble navigating the 0. Dogwood Drive. That's funny. Do you know I used to live on Dogwood Drive? This was years ago. A grimy old house. Was it one of your permanent residents? Basement full of insects, attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer and made sculptures. Oh, Lula. I bet one of your friends still lives there. It must be Donald? Perhaps it's Donald. But that Dogwood was a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing on the 0? A gas station attendant, who was an old friend of yours from college, told us we need to take the 0 to get there. My cousin Weaver sent us this way. Gas station attendant, I see. Friendly blind man, about my age, hangs out with an old cat, likes to pretend he's a poet. His name is Joseph. Do you know him? Let's not call out his poetry. Joseph and I used to work together, and we lived together. We were friends. But that was a long time ago. We haven't spoken in years. Do you know why he's pointed you this way? It's because he's still in love with me, of course, so now he's implicated you quite inconsiderately. And in your condition, it's appalling. What do you mean, my condition? So I'm very sorry for wasting your time, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. But where's the Conway Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one. Shannon, get over yourself. Oh, I do kind of want to call her out, but I know she's having a bad day today because she just got rejected from something she really wants. So that would be really mean, Shannon. Yeah, be nicer. Lula, no, it's not possible. Okay, now I'm ready to say get over yourself. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets with the same names. It was never a problem before, but now we have these databases and it's all too confusing for the computer. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error. Name collisions, they call them. Sounds like a fun band name. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large Leaf Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. It's really a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. Do you have a record of those streets? Where's the computer? Well, the computer's right in front of her. Don't be an idiot. So let's ask the other question. I expect we must. They'll be up in the archives and records. 4th floor. Now back to the bureaucracy. It'll be filed under 0 for autonyms, probably, or G for generic, or maybe S for specific, depending on which part of the street was changed. Thank you. Very helpful of you. How's your goldfish, Rick? I really would like to know. It's alive, I hope. I've heard that goldfish actually have really good memories, like they can be taught to learn mazes and stuff. But Rick won't tell us about it. Archives and records, so 4th floor. 4th floor. I hope there's a reality that takes me to the... Oh, I almost clicked on 3rd floor. I want the story to take me there so I have some interaction. Hello, bears. Oh, they could hear it dinging by. Ding dong. His footsteps sounds kind of like a heartbeat that's not beating regularly. It's kind of concerning. Documents. Shannon, damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should have asked after the computer. I thought it was only obvious that the woman in charge of maps, or willing to fill out paperwork to let us talk to the map people, would be willing to use her computer that knows all the street names to look up the one street we're looking for, the singular street. I wonder if we'd gone Shannon's route, if we would have been able to avoid all this. Shannon, damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Take a look through that logbook, I guess. Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes? I'll just start digging. The small logbook has a smart leather cover. A few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Conway, inside front cover, page 1, page 14, inside back cover. It's kind of a backward world, so let's go from the back. Note in logbook, failing antique shops, folder missing. Listed checked in on page 63, but not present. We're not failing, are we? Did our boss send us away so that we wouldn't have to know this dark secret? Inside front cover. Note in logbook, document staff. Please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get all the new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. So we can't even check for generic or specific. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with the letters A, B, C, D, or F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automotive, driving, brakes, etc., but air quality is not okay because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc. That sounds horrible. Okay, page 14 next. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Conway. Coal mining. I wonder if that has anything to do with the coal mines that Shannon, is your name Shannon? Yeah, Shannon's parents worked at. Page 63. Check-in. Failing antique shops, Monday, 3 p.m. Signy Ed Bohm. Oh, so Bohm from downstairs signed for it, but maybe didn't necessarily check it out. Okay. And then last but not least, page 1. Several documents relating to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of a few days. Basketball courts, baseball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Well, I feel enlightened, but I haven't found what I'm looking for. Shannon, nothing? Me neither. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled, and the rest are all from the first letters of the alphabet. I couldn't find anything with an O or a G or an S. I told you. Only through F. Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we could look. I bet she's already gone for the day, she said, and I'm washing my hands of this and leaving. I bet she's gonna tell us to go to the bare floor next. That's what I would do. If we had a bare floor, I'd want everyone to see it and be like, how did bureaucracy come to this, that we have a bare floor? Don't feed them, but just look and enjoy nature. Hello, bears. And so peaceful, too. Ah, she's still here. I'm impressed. Lula. Nothing? That's unfortunate. Well, they must still be in transit. You see, we've only moved into this new venue somewhat recently, and it's all a bit in progress. This was a cathedral not so long ago. Can you believe it? So at the beginning, when they were suggesting cathedral, that was one of the true options. And then the Bureau reclaimed it. The old congregation had been directed to one of our storage facilities for their activity. That's where you'll find the street name records, I expect. At the church. Marianne at reception can give you directions. Just come back here when you have the files, and we'll begin the necessary paperwork to have the information analyzed. Why isn't it in the computer in the first place? Oh, and while you're out on the road, you might want to stop and see Dr. Truman about your leg. He's a specialist regarding ailments of the joints and limbs. I know he works at night. His home office is in a small neighborhood on the east edge of Bowling Green. Bowling Green. Write that down. Dr. Truman, eh? Does he have a show? Here's his card. Do stop and see him. That leg is a miserable sight. Take care of each other. Alright, well, thank you, Lula. That was better than nothing. Better than what your coworkers were giving us. Down we go. Stop, nobody knows.